The fallout after issue 1 fails.
The controversial ballot measure strongly defeated by Ohio voters. News 5's Homa Bash covering this for us, and she is here now with what went wrong last night and what's next, Homa.
Issue 1, the confusing ballot language and the fact that it was a constitutional amendment. Remember, the casinos took 3 tries to pass, but issue 1 proponents say this was just their first try at reform and the first of many.
The Ohio Constitution has been amended 126 times, and still, it is not an easy task. Ohio's Issue 1, a ballot measure meant to reduce penalties for certain drug crimes, failed with a vote of 63% against and 37% in favor.
There was a fear factor that people, misread the ballot language, which gave them the indication that criminals running free. The reduction may not have been understood.
Cleveland Municipal Court Judge Michael Nelson was one of the few judges in the entire state who supported Issue 1, saying the focus should be on rehabilitation instead of incarceration. He says the measure's defeat is only the start of the conversation. Now, proponents will sit down, see what they need to clean up, and come back.
It got over, 1.4 million votes? So there's a significant amount of interest. That's a lot of interest in a first-time constitutional amendment that was going to be about change.
We still have a major drug problem in this country and specifically in Ohio.
Cuyahoga County Judge Dave Mattia, a strong opponent to Issue 1, says the courts have already been making great efforts in treating people with dependency or addiction issues. But, he says, the courts can't do it alone.
We need our partners in mainstream medicine to step up and open more detox facilities, get more doctors qualified to treat people, get more doctors who can prescribe medication-assisted treatment. That is the only way that we're going to dig ourselves out of this opioid crisis.
And there was also a lot of concern for voters about where the funding in support of Issue 1 came from. Less than $20,000 from Ohio and millions from out of state. Even Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg contributing $1 million in support. Homa Bash, News 5.